Welcome viewers, if still you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe and also click the bell icon to get technology updates regularly on this JP Infotech channel.
Hi, in this video we are going to see about a Java web application project which is entitled as a complete city guide using database. In this project we have different modules where you can see the list given is like administrator module, tourist module, job seeker module, businessman module, student module. And let me show you the execution of the project. So we have developed this project in the NETBEANS IDE 8.2. So first open NETBEANS IDE 8.2, just go to file menu, click open project, go to the source code location, and select the city guide and click open project. Now kindly wait till the complete project is being loaded into the NETBEANS IDE. Meanwhile, we'll attach the database in the MySQL. Just go to MySQL administrator. Enter the credentials. And the left side panel you can see the restore option. Just click this and you can see this open backup file. Click this open backup file. And again go to the project location where you can find the database folder. You can just attach this database and click start restore. Now you can see the restoration operation was finished successfully message and click close. Now you can close this MySQL administrator. Now come back to the NETBEANS IDE. You can see the project has been completely loaded in the NETBEANS IDE. Now just right click it and select run. Now kindly wait till the project has been transferred to the web, that is browser part. And now you can see the home screen or welcome screen of the project with the project title, a complete city guide using database, and the abstract. And here you can see the entities administrator, user, and the registration. Users and the registration part. Now let me go to the registration part. So here you can see the different roles, that is tourist, job seeker, businessman, and the student. So every role has the different functionalities. So let me first enter the user name as email ID, phone number, and let me select the role as tourist and then click submit. Now you can see the registration is successful message, and it will be, now we'll go to the users part. So here you can see it has only the email ID and the password. It does not have the role, so it automatically recognize that what is the role according to the email ID that you are given. So let me give the email ID that I have used during the registration and click submit. And now you can see this, it navigate to the tourist home because this user has been registered as the tourist. So it navigates automatically according to the role, and the user does not need to select it manually. And here you can see the tourist home after the login credentials has been validated, and go to the view info. So once if you go to view info, you can see this view info where you can select the different states are available, like Andaman Nicobar, Andhra Pradesh, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bihar, Chandigarh, Chhattisgarh, Dadra, Daman, Delhi, Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, Lakshadweep, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Orissa, Pondicherry, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tamil Nadu, and Tripura. For example, if I select any of the state, for example, let me select Andhra Pradesh, where you can see the cities also, separate cities. So every state has the cities information also. If I click Karnataka, you can see what all the cities available. So the user can able to select any of the state and the city. And for example, here you can see the categories also: ATM, hospital, hostels and tourist place. For example, if the tourist select this ATM option and click submit, and now you can see the list of places that been updated. So currently this place does not has this information, so it has been empty. So now let us log out from the user part. Now let me go to the admin part. So here you can see the administrator login. So just enter the user credentials, administrator credentials, and once the login is successful, it will be navigated to the administrator home, where you can see the add places option, add place details, what all the places that is available, student details, businessman details, job details. So first let me go to the add places details. So let me select Pondicherry, and let me select Pondicherry NID and click submit. And now you can see the categories that already we have shown to the user part. So here you can see the ATMs, hospital, hotels, tourist place. So let me select this ATM. And here you can select the category, name of that place, you can add it, and you can, if you wanted to add some files, you can able to add some files and address locations and click submit. And here we wanted to select some image for it. And then click submit. And once after submitting, just if you go to the place details, you can see the place that you have added. Here you can see the category ATM, place, city, state, address, and the description for it. So now let me log out from the admin part. Again, let me go to the user part, which I have registered for the tourist, and click submit. And if go to view info, let me select Pondicherry, again Pondicherry, and select category as ATM and click submit. And now you can see the place detail, that is what all the places that is available: the ID 1 ATM, SBI main branch ATM Pondicherry, state, address, description, and the images corresponding for it. You can add the images to whatever you wanted accordingly. And let me log out from this part. Now in the admin part, I have added some different places. Now let me check out those also from the user part. So let me log in with the user credentials and go to view info. So now let me enter a different state. So let me enter Karnataka. Let me enter Bangalore, and let me enter the category now as hospital and click submit. And now you can see the place details, the ID, the category, the place name, the city, the Karnataka address, the description, and what all the images for it. And let me show you the other category. So let me enter Andhra Pradesh, let me enter Anantapur, let me enter hotels and click submit. And now you can see the place details with the hotel category, what is the name of the hotel, what is the city, state, address, and the description of it and the images of it. And the final category, I'll just show you with the final category with the city, state as Maharashtra and city as let me select the city as Mumbai, and the category as tourist place, and click submit. And now you can see the place details, the tourist place details. The place is Gateway of India, Mumbai, city, the state, the address, and the description for it, and the images for it. And now let me log out from this user part. The same you can just go out with the other users also. So for the registration you need to select that as job seeker, businessman, student, etc. So in the admin part, just go to the student details where you can select the place as let me select as Pondicherry and the city as Pondicherry, and click submit. And here you can see the students portal information where the students can able to update. They can see the hostels, colleges, coaching centers, library, study hall for all these informations. And coming to the businessman details, the same, they can first select the place, what the place they wanted, and click submit. And they can able to see the hotels, market areas, what all the market areas available, and the details of it. And final is the job. They can able to, here in the admin part, so here you can see various job descriptions, job type like healthcare. In the healthcare, what all the subdivisions like dentist, dietitian, physician, pharmacist, and healthcare support, business, architect, education, other professional, service occupations, agriculture, maintenance, transportation, and you can see various categories on it. So they can able to add the details here, and the business, the people who want search for the job, they can check for the jobs again here. Now let me show you with the all the roles. So earlier, now we have seen tourist. Now let me register with the job seeker, businessman, and student, and let me show you all the things. So now let me enter some different name as JP job. Let me name it as JP job. So let me enter some different email ID, jpjob@gmail.com, and the phone number, and the role as now job seeker, and let me enter as JP and click submit. Now it is success, and let me go to the registration. Let me now give it as businessman, so let me give JP biz. So let me enter as different email ID, jpbiz@gmail.com. And now let me select the role as businessman and password, and click submit. Now it has been success, and the final role is student. So let me enter as JP stud. So now I'm creating as student. So I have created for all the roles. So first let me log in and check with all the roles now. So first let me enter as student, jpstud@gmail.com. Let me log in with this. Now you can see the student home page, and if you go to the search info, let me select for the state as, for example, let me select Tamil Nadu, and select as Chennai, And now let me check for coaching centers. Here in the student part, as I showed earlier, here students can see for hostels, colleges, coaching centers, library, study hall. So let me show you with the coaching center. So here you can see the place details with the coaching centers detail, JP Infotech Chennai, on the descriptions and images of it. So similarly you can also check for the other things. So now for the time consuming, I'm just moving for the other user part. So just go to the user login. Now let me go as you business bus, jpbus@gmail.com, and click submit. Now you can see the business, it has been navigated automatically to the businessman homepage. You just go to view info. Here you can just select the place. So let me go for Pondicherry and click Pondicherry and click submit. And here you can see the business details, like what is the category marketplace, what is the business name, and what is the description, address, how many shops available, what is the business value, total population, or which city and state, and what is the images for it, and the post dated and times. If you want to click the images, you can just go to click image and just view the images of it. And finally let me go to the job seeker part. So let me enter jpjob@gmail.com, which I have created in the registration, and click submit. And it will be navigated to the job seeker home, and just go to the search jobs place, and you can select the place. For example, let me select Pondicherry and click submit, and you can see what all the jobs available. And here you can see the job details, like job ID, what is the occupation, what is the company, number of vacancy, description, contact number, official email ID, and their address, the city, the state, and the posted date and time of it. And additionally you can also upload your resume here. So you can select the state and you can upload the resume here also. And now let me log out, and in similar ways you can also check with the other various categories on various job, the user roles of it, and so you can check with the scenarios, different scenarios, and see the various results of it. And this is all about the project, a complete city guide using database using Java. And thank you for watching.